Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Essie Express line of nail polish. For those of you who know me, you know that for the past 5 years I have religiously been painting my nails. I do not leave the house without any nail polish on. Even when I don't have a color on, I definitely have a base coat on. So nail polish is near and dear to my heart, and it's something I use literally every single week. So my brand of choice typically is Essie. The collection I usually use is the one that comes in the twisted bottle. So as you can see, this one's been well used, well loved. This shade is number 40, called Fairy Tailor. So yeah, usually these are the two that I use, this being the top coat here. They work really well for me. I think the reason I keep going back to them is I feel like in these bottles you just get a little bit more product. The formula itself is a little thicker, so it's a little bit easier to keep the paint on the nail and not get any on your skin. That being said, I am a pretty skilled nail painter at this point, so even thinner formulas aren't awful for me. I can usually work with them. But if you're new to painting your nails, I definitely would recommend this one as opposed to some of the other Essie nail collections. So jumping right into it, looking at the Express line, it does have a thinner bottle, a sleeker look. I think you get less product than the regular. Yeah, so this is 10 milliliters versus the collection I usually use, which is 13.5. Sitting on the shelf, this one retails for around $13 Canadian, and this one retailed for around $9 Canadian when I was at the drugstore. So that's the kind of the difference in price. Difference in quality. I found the Essie Express to be not quite as thick, so it was a little runnier. That's perfect because it does help it dry a little bit quicker, but overall I found that it was harder to keep it off my skin. So if you're new to painting your nails and you're not very good at staying within the lines, I wouldn't recommend this product even though it's quick drying. I think you're likely better off sticking with the twisted bottle one. The top coat goes on a little thinner, so because this one goes on a little thicker, it gives it more of that gel nail look. It looks a little bubblier, but when you use this one here, it's a little thinner, so it dries quicker, but it doesn't give your nail the same finish as this one does. So starting off here, I did prep my nails. I shaped them, I pushed back my cuticles, and I cut my cuticles. I went with kind of oval stiletto shape. It's a new shape I'm trying out. I usually do a square, but lately this seems to be really in. And I don't hate it. I actually find it doesn't break as easy as a square shape does. My nails are quite thin, so although it might look like I'm painting short nails, actually this is quite long for me. It's one of the reasons that I choose to use a nail hardener underneath my nail polish, or else I would break my nails a lot faster. Okay, so looking at the product, like I said, it's a nice clean bottle. The color is cute. The peach is really trendy right now. Gliding it on, you can kind of see how it's a little more liquidy than their regular nail polish. So going through, it does go on quite quickly. It's a kind of a thinner coat, so I think that's why it dries a little bit faster. I was quite happy with how the color looks just after the first coat. I don't think you would need a second coat for this color, but definitely if you're into more of like a richer tone or you just want it to be a little bit thicker, I think a second coat on top of the first would go over quite easily because the first coat was quite thin. So here's the finished product. You can see I messed up in a couple spots. Typically, I always keep it on the nail and I don't usually get that much on the skin. Because it was such a liquidy formula, I did find that I did get it on a couple of my cuticles. So going in for the top coat, it is a little more liquidy than the regular top coat I use. So it didn't give it that nice gel nail finish that the other polish usually does. But it did do the trick, and because it's so thin, it dried a lot faster. This product I definitely would recommend if you're just looking to do a quick paint your nails and then head out the door moment. Overall impressions, again, this is the line that I usually wear. I'm really happy with it. I think I will continue to wear this one on a daily basis. I wasn't upset with the Essie Express. I thought the color was true to what you see in the bottle. It went on pretty easy. My only hesitation, I guess, would be that it goes on a little thinner. So you don't get that rounded gel nail kind of look. But that being said, because it goes on a little thinner, it does dry a lot faster. So I think when I would use this would be if I'm just painting my nails quick and running out of the house, going to the grocery store, something where I'm going to be using my hands. This one takes a while to dry. Like I would give this like half a day before I actually like would wash the dishes or do my hair or makeup or something like that, because if I bump a nail wearing this nail polish, it definitely leaves a mark. This one, it's already been probably like 10 minutes of having it on, and I could hit it on the table and there's not going to be any marks. So that's where I would recommend this one. I don't hate it. I think it has its purpose. But overall impressions, I don't love the finished look as well as I prefer the finished look in this collection here. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit subscribe, like, comment on this video, and be sure to follow me on social media. I will be doing a blog post about this, so you can check out my blog for a little bit more in-depth review of the product. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.